So we're ready to look at what the stories are on the front and back pages. Mama, how are you?
Good morning.
We have some messages. Can you please do me the honors of reading them? And then we'll try and look at the newspapers. After that, look at...
Okay, this one says, please. Hey, this one is like, you've sent it like how many times? I think you did send it yesterday. Please, are we to pay validation fees before we are validated for the payment of salaries? The money I have worked for, Roxanne in Asin Photo is asking. I think somebody was looking for me. This person said, okay, this one says, good morning, Mama V and Roland. I wish all Gonjas a happy Gonjaland youth. What's that? Which we end in Pembe. May we live and see the coming ones. It's from Ewun Toma Mahama Salihu from Pembe, East Gonja in the northern region. It looks like it's some kind of festival, so we'll enjoy it. This one says, good morning, Roland Mama V. Is the BNI interested in the one who took the pictures of the branded cars, but rather not interested in those who branded the cars? I think it's high time we start doing things right and stop the political hypocrisy. The BNI should know better that they are to protect the interests of the citizenry and not the ruling government. BNI, you are a state agency, but not a political appointee. It's from Nantoma, from Boko, saying... you know, if you like, he's having a say on BNI matters. Hi, Mama V, big up. That's from Scholastic. And there was a message, Roland. Oh, where are you? I'm going to pull it and then share it with you a bit when I find it. Okay, yeah. So, good morning, Roland. Where is Mama V? Araba Hansen in Cape Coast.
Alaba.
Was asking. I'm right here. But I've got an issue for all of us to pay attention to. So, early yesterday morning, I witnessed a conversation between 3 female colleagues, and it had everything to do with how their husbands did very little to get the children ready for school, and generally how they contributed very little at home. This is a familiar story in many homes. Yeah. We've got a good number of men watching our show every day.
And doing
nothing.
And
I know a conversation on this will make a huge difference in their home.
And doing nothing at home.
That's the subject on my banner this morning. Women are the center of most homes.
Yes.
These days, women work as hard as the men
at home
in the corporate world, but sadly, a lot of women get very little home support from the men in their lives. So we
doing nothing at home.
What support did you get from your husband today, if you're a woman?
This morning.
And to the men, like Roland, how do you support with home chores, knowing your wife
at home? It's a serious thing.
Equally busy with work outside the home? I've got a special guest who will join us, Dr. Samson Appiah. He's a gender and development lecturer at the University of Ghana. And
also coming along?
The Ghana Institute of Journalism. But Roland, what did you do?
I can join you for that.
Roland has been talking all this while, trying to interrupt me because he wants to avoid this question. What did you do at home today?
I didn't do anything.
So you just woke up, took your bath, and just left?
I think in 15 minutes I had finished everything.
That's a routine for you, right? That's what you do every day.
Yeah, basically.
Do you care about how things in the home are done? I mean, I know you love your boys to bits. Do you care about how they get ready? Do you even think about how they get ready for school and how they even get to school?
I think about it, but I'm not home to know how they're. Yeah, but I know they're adequately taken care of.
Will my conversation change your mind in any way? Would it change what you do at home?
I'm a firm believer that a man, if there's any vacuum that needs to be filled in terms of helping out in a home, needs to.
That was a direct question to you. You are not a politician, man. Answer me. Will the conversation change you?
I'm already a changed man. I don't see what will change me. This is not political. This is not political response.
Hear your experiences. Please don't sound like Roland this morning. Let's do the newspapers. I've got the Daily Graphic, the front page of the Graphic.
I'm disappointed in you.
Killing National Sanitation Day, according to one Coleman. Could it be Mr. Coleman?
Robert Coleman.
Who is, okay, it just says Coleman.
He's a PR manager.
Is it with Zoom Lion? But you can head on page 16 and read. New governor appointed. Dr. Abdul Nasiru Isahaku is the new governor of the Bank of Ghana. Korle Bu boils again. And aren't we tired of the negativity that keeps coming out of the Korle Bu Teaching Hospital? The banner headline here, Clash in Bolga leaves 1 dead. Factions in chieftaincy dispute cited. That was in our news. President Mahama begins accounting to people tour. That story is featured page 45. Back page, MOFA inaugurates seed inspection lab in Tamale. That's the Ministry of Food and Agriculture. You can read the details of the story in the Daily Graphic newspaper. Roland, what have you got?
So we have a front page of the Daily Guide. Issa Haku is BOG governor. He was until now a second deputy governor of the central bank. You're talking about a former second deputy or former deputy governor who currently is a flag bearer deputy or vice presidential candidate of the MPP is Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia. Apparently there's a story that says that Bawumia stopped at UMAT. And those are the stories we have on the front page of the Daily Guide.
Let me do the final newspaper. Front page of the paper, acts of misconduct in police service. 48 cops sacked, 70 others reprimanded. If you have a relative who's in the police service, you might want to check the story out and see if they are involved. Renewed chieftaincy clashes at Bolga. Dr. Abdul Nashiru Issa Haku is new Bank of Ghana governor. FPSO in Kwame Nkrumah's problems not over. My interest will be on page 2, where we have the police story, and it says that 48 police officers of different ranks were dismissed from the service for misconduct in 2015. The measure forms part of effort by the service to improve discipline and enhance operational efficiency in line with the police service police public confidence reaffirmation campaign. In the same vein, 70 officers were reprimanded, while 62 had their ranks reduced and 4 were warned and served caution letters. So this 48 who were sacked, my question is, where are they? What are they doing? But you can read details of this story in the final newspaper. Roland has got what paper?
The Daily Dispatch. A very good morning to you, Uncle Benefson. How are you? It's been a while. I haven't been there in ages.
That's not, family doesn't do that. Family visit. True. Family doesn't send
front
message.
Page says that Akufo-Addo, MPP abused and threatened me at the Cabre from Manso, being quoted in that very story. We were giving 5 Ghana cedis each for breakfast. Kotoko players allege. Anyway, 382 people died or had diabetes in 2013.
I think this is coming because, you know, Thursday is World Health Day. And the focus is on diabetes.
And I know that we're going to do a special on the show as always. Special on the show. Let me do this before you do the Business and Financial Times. Okay, you do the Business and Financial Times.
The Business and Financial Times newspaper. Dr. Issa Haku succeed Wampa as governor of the central bank. Kumasi attracts regional flights. New Bank of Ghana governor must be independent. GT Bank Group records some amount of profit in 2015. You can look at the figures in the paper. Back page, industrialization key to Africa's development. National Single Window Risk Management Committee inaugurated. Some of the stories you'll find in the Business and Financial Times. Bro?
Front page of the Ghanaian Times has a story. Political tagging must stop. Palmer Baka advises, and Atebu Traditional Council bans MP. He's called Nanja Sanja, or it could be Sanja Nanja.
It's a very unique name. I kind of like the name.
Sounds like Indian, right?
Yeah.
Sanja Nanja, Nanja Chamba.
Really?
Yeah, Bichaga.
What does it mean? What you've just said?
Shukara.
Whatever.
Namaste. Atebu Traditional Council bans MP, and then we have pregnant woman, 7 others drowned in a river, and Shayo Sudoku Hospital inaugurated. Back page, we have Kotoko Show, Duncan the Door. I like him more.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think theoretically.
I think he knows his worth. Yeah.
But he was not able to take Kotoko anywhere. It's a serious thing.
But it's not every, very good managers or coaches, if you like,
Have
they've got
difficulties
their good days, and everybody goes through some kind of troubles.
Patches, yeah.
Yeah.
I think I side with you. It's one of the few times I agree with you on Minister. I think today is one of the days on Coach Duncan, but he's been sacked. That's it.
Has he been sacked or he's been asked to take a back seat? He says his contract doesn't say anything like that. I mean, it's either you are retaining me or you are sacking me.
How do you interpret that to me?
I can only interpret if they meet what the contract says.
Step aside.
What's a step aside?
This
if
is
you are sacking me, sack me
the land of the
and
black
fulfill what the contract says. Pay me off.
All this talk you are talking, I'm saying that the land of the black man, when they say step aside, you have been sacked.
No, but the choice of words, I think, is because of the money involved.
Choice of what? You know, English, we didn't make choice.
It's because you're Kotoko. Go ahead.
Government moves to assist stranded truck drivers. And we know that they've been stranded somewhere in Burkina Faso. Okay, so now we have to look at the others, but let me take a look at this. It's on page 4 of the paper, talking about how Palmer Bakel is not happy about political tagging, and the Metropolitan Archbishop of Accra, the Most Reverend Charles Palmer Bakel, has expressed worry about the branding of individuals who speak on development issues in the country as belonging to one political party or the other.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Like Herrera. What did I do to you? Because I just got a message from Amwako in Kumasi. Amwako says, Mawavi, you look good and strong, but spare Roland. Like, seriously, me and you.
Yeah. I think that when you started all this thing about the chores and how women, I'm talking about women, you are participating or contesting in the face of GIJ and Adriana. A very good morning to you. This one is coming from Wisdom Congo, who is resident in Cape Coast, says I should tell you that you're beautiful and that you will win the contest.
The beauty will win her the contest?
I should think so.
Really?
That's what Wisdom said. I didn't say it.
Okay, Wisdom, come again, because that's not refreshing. You know, she's pretty, yeah, that's good, but that should not be the first thing.
Okay, so it should be beautiful with brains.
I mean, beauty doesn't even come into the picture. This is a context, Abby. It's not a beauty brainy context.
And you're beautiful, it has an added advantage.
Okay, let's do the online review. But the question that I asked, what I'm raising in my banner, is certainly generating a lot of comments. This is from Abeka, who is in Kumasi. Abeka says, good morning. Paying the fees and daily upkeep alone is a big part of care.
This guy,
I beg to
you are
differ,
a chauvinist. who is that? What's his name? What's his name?
Abeka. Abeka is in Kumasi.
Abeka,
please come again. Don't miss my conversation on my
Don't ever say that.
Don't say that.
Unless you wake up early like me.
Let's do my joy.
Unless you wake up early like me.
That is no excuse. FPS on Kwame Nkrumah resumes operation on Saturday, according to Gridco. Also on myjoyonline.com, you would find Adakabre's claims against Akufo-Addo false, mischievous. Indeed, the NPP has issued another statement, and they're saying that the things that Adakabre said on Joy FM in the morning yesterday on the Super Morning Show with Kojo Yang, saying those things that he alleged he must prove, otherwise he must come back and retract and apologize. If you missed what he said, please visit my journal. They will tell you everything that Adakabre said on the show with regards the NPP's boycotts of 2 stations belonging to the Despite Group, Neat FM and OK FM. Let's continue, Fred. Also, government denies recent reports of another Eurobond issue, and U.S. transfers 2 Libyans to Senegal from Guantanamo prison. They say this is the second one after they gave us 2 Yemenis in January. Now it's Senegal. You can read about it. Okay, also head for carrying load. Book not approved textbook, Education Ministry. You see, so the book that made all the news, that made the headlines, that, you know, came up with a picture. By the way, the picture was a girl carrying load. They said, what are the functions of the head? And then apparently it's for carrying load. The GES defended this, but the Ministry of Education says that the textbook is not even approved. So our question to the Ministry of Education
is it like an education service? Or
is it in use? Why are they using it then if it has not been approved?
Did they find this in the classroom?
Fred, please open it up for us, so that we can...
No, I mean the book. Those who started the story.
We'll go back to it. I don't know.
Or they found it on the market.
Okay, so this is the book, Fred, please come down. This is
Fred,
a picture.
come down.
The human body parts perform different function. Let us
no,
about the different body parts and their function. And you know, this is a girl. Oh, why isn't it not a boy carrying the load? It's a girl.
Oh, please give me.
And apparently the head is for carrying load. Even though your boys never said the head is for carrying.
No, they said
load.
for thinking.
Okay, but the Ministry of Education
and when they said
says,
for thinking, I just went silent. I said, yeah.
I
actually asked the younger one. Then I asked the elder.
They both said the same thing.
And yeah, later he said the second one said, the head is for thinking.
Like, duh, shouldn't you know that?
Yeah, as if you're old enough to know. Why are you asking me?
Yeah, exactly. So the Ministry of Education says a textbook depicting the head as a part of the human body used for carrying load has not been approved for primary schools in the country by the Ghana Education Service. The Natural Science for Primary Schools Pupils Book 1, so this is the book authored by Professor Albert Joseph Kwam, stated that the human head is used for carrying loads.
Professor Albert
an illustration
Is he around? Let's
that
call
has been
him.
heavily criticized
Because he
by
hasn't spoken
many.
since.
Okay, so we will talk about this later on, but let's quickly run through City FM Online because we have sports, which is coming up pretty shortly. Demonstrations would make elections credible. That's coming from the president. Akufo-Addo hater Adakabre spewing lies, according to the NPP. Flag bearers running mates in what's that? To get full police protection. We're talking about this definitely on our show, and this is the story that we just shared. Quickly, let's do BBC, and then it's a wrap. Okay, so ICC to deliver key war crimes ruling. I think my interest is South Africa. Fred, please go now. Let's see if Jacob Zuma is featuring today. Yes, he is. Africans named in Panama Papers. South Africa warning against anti-Zuma incitement. Tanzania Leaders Club celebrations and other African news updates. But the story I really wanted to zero in was the latest on Jacob Zuma and the actions that the opposition is taking against him. Not exactly that, but when I spot it, we'll bring it later to you. So let's read some more messages. Hey, Charles from Kede says, Mama, we stop the gender bias. What have I done? I'm just saying that the picture is not a boy, it's a girl carrying load. It's the only girls who carry load.
But even the head is not for carrying load.
Yeah, it's not. Okay. Okay, Roland, read the messages.
All right. Gender bias. Let me read it well. Okay, we have Good Morning Roland and Mamavi, and that's from Kwesi Manuel, or Kwesi Manuel. I don't know how you want to spell your name, though. It's coming from you, Nakosomo. The NDC has reduced their BNI to a mockery of an institution. They are dancing like monkeys to the tune of the incumbent government. Bureau of National Investigation has now turned to Bureau of Nsemhunu Institute. A body that could not even trace a common IP address. You go on and on and on and on and on and on. Okay, I have this one. My mom money is locked up.
What's
okay,
that?
my mom's money is locked up at the Beduman Rural Bank in Winchi for more than 2 years now, and they are not telling us any tangible reason. Has your mom passed on, etc.? Please let us know, okay, so that we will know what to do. And then, good morning. Please, I think suggestion about providing contraceptive for teenage girls is a good idea, because the rate is getting high in the country, and such things don't help the country. You're talking about child prostitution and teenage pregnancy.
We tackled this issue sometime last week.
Okay, I have this one. Roland and Mamavi, good morning. About the Primary 1 textbook trouble. I checked this yesterday at my school, and I think the textbook you're talking about is not available, and that's from Salasi Kaira. Okay. Okay, it's been confirmed by the Ministry of Education.
That's not one of the approved books.
It's not one of their 4 journalists I love most is Rolai, Gideon, Walker, Mamavi, Nanaba, and one Tamaklu who used to be with Metro TV. Why I love you guys. You look elegant. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And that's from Ben from Luma.
And it's a wrap?
And it's a wrap.
Yeah, it's a wrap. We have to make
I thought you said I should be reading. It's a wrap.
We have to bring you sport up next. You're watching the AM show, but that doesn't stop you from sending those comments, particularly on the subject on my banner. Please keep sending me your experiences. We will share, we learn from each other's experiences. That's later on my banner. So think about it. What have you done today to support the home and your wife? Stay with us.